Well, for the first time ever, you're able to binge watch all the Oscar-nominated films from the comfort of your own home. Sandy Kenyon joins us to break down this year's Best Picture nominations and where you can stream them. Sandy, great to see you again, my friend.
Great to be here.
Now, did you watch all of these at home yourself?
I did watch them all at home. I got a beautiful new TV set right before Oscar season, so I watched them in comfort. I watched them with my wife, Eileen. And we have a very simple rule. My wife and I have very different tastes in movies.
Really?
And we can have some conflict around that. So we have a 15-minute rule. We'll watch anything for 15 minutes, and then one or the other will say, nah, and then we get to nix it.
Wait, do you get to nix films that you don't like? Don't you have to
watch the
them?
end?
I do have to watch it, and the way that works
You can't review
is,
just the first 15 minutes.
No, this is movies that I watch at home. Right. And what happens is that typically I see all the movies, and if I think my wife will like it, I watch it again.
I see.
And that was the case with this first movie we're going to talk about, Nomadland.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Nomadland is about a woman played by Frances McDormand who travels in a van throughout the United States. And what's wonderful about this is after a while, you don't think you're looking at an Oscar-winning actress. You're looking at a person. It's very timely. I vote in the Critics' Choice Awards. This was called Best Picture at the Critics' Choice, and Chloe Zhao, the director of the film, was called Best Director, and she could become the first director of color female to win an Oscar for directing. So that is available to stream on Hulu. And each of these are Best Picture nominees. Each of these we can stream at home. HBO Max, Judas and the Black Messiah. This is a story of the 1960s, a story of betrayal, very dramatic film. Some of the other titles a little slower, but this is really a lot of action. Daniel Kaluuya has pretty much won everything as Best Supporting Actor for playing the late Fred Hampton. He's won SAG, he's won a Golden Globe, he's won a Critics' Choice. He's the favorite here for sure. Next is Minari. Now, a lot of people think this is a foreign movie. It is not. It is made by an American. It's about a family who emigrates from South Korea to the South, and near where Ryan grew up, actually. And it is set. And most of it is in the Korean language. Give it time. Take it from me. This is a beautiful experience, and it kind of grows on you.
You can watch it at home as well.
Yeah, watch it on Amazon. The Father. This is streaming on demand.
I haven't heard about The Father.
The Father is about an aging man, played by Anthony Hopkins, who is slowly suffering from memory loss. Now, this film accomplishes the incredible trick of, as a viewer, you feel his confusion. Sets are changed, circumstances are changed. The same actor plays different roles, seemingly. So it creates this kind of unease that really, really duplicates what losing your memory must be like. Olivia Colman plays the daughter, Anthony Hopkins up for Best Actor.
Great cast. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back and talk more Oscars after this.
We're back with Sandy Kenyon, and we're discussing where you can stream some of this year's Oscar-nominated films. What else do we have, Sandy?
Well, the one we're going to talk about next is called Mank, and it has the most Oscar nominations, a total of 10.
Wow.
And it's a lot of people's favorites, but split decision on this movie. It's about the writing of the classic film Citizen Kane, the backstory of that. I had a great talk with Amanda Seyfried, who's nominated for this, and she calls this a turning point as a performer, as a human being. And for one of the scenes where we first meet her playing Marion Davies, she was actually pregnant in that scene you just saw.
No kidding.
And she credits her son, who's since been born, with giving her Dimension. So she made it better.
That's on
And
Netflix?
it's on Netflix, yes.
Okay.
And next, Promising Young Woman. Now, all I have to say about this one is you don't want to be one of the guys in this movie. Because this is about a character played by Carey Mulligan who is avenging the death of a friend. And she herself is a survivor of violence, sexual violence, and she just very methodically goes after the guys. It is delicious to watch. And you remember The Crown? Remember the woman who played Camilla?
Yep.
Yeah.
Emerald Fennell is the director, first-time director of this one, and you can see it on Amazon.
And it's got
all
5
of these you
nominations.
can watch at home. Next, Sound of Metal. This is about a heavy metal rock and roll drummer losing her hearing. Now, another very effective movie that can be tough to watch. Like The Father, it replicates the experience of losing your hearing. My wife Eileen suffers from hearing loss, and because she suffers from hearing loss, she couldn't really watch this movie. She had to leave.
It was very much anxiety-inducing. I will say it took our family on a journey, and I think everybody had a bit of an anxiety attack watching it.
Yeah, it's a tough watch, as we say in the
Powerful.
critics' trade. You can see it on Amazon. It is intellectually demanding. It's worthwhile.
And one more?
This one could be the Oscar spoiler. It's called The Trial of the Chicago 7. You can watch it on Netflix. It's set in the 1960s, again, like Judas and the Black Messiah. It's about a famous trial of anti-Vietnam War protesters. Now, the reason that I say this could be the spoiler in the Best Picture category is the cast was named the best cast, the outstanding cast of the year at the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
And that could
Now,
give us a little
lot of those voters are Oscar voters. So the thinking is that there might be an upset in the last final category of the evening, and it might go to the trial of the Chicago
We shall
7.
see.
I just think it's great that everybody gets to watch the Oscars. Usually, a lot of these films
Are
only
out.
Academy members get to see,
Right.
and now everybody's getting to see them.
And it's a great way to do it, and this is not like eating your vegetables. These are movies that you are going to like.
If
Yeah.
you make it to minute 16.
Right, exactly.
Sandy Kenyon, everybody. Nice to see you, pal. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Sandy.
Up next, we'll open the inbox.